when I heard him talking a piece of the tidbit where he was talking to Angela from the Breakfast Club. I did see a little tidbit where he said he asked Will for his blessing. And he said Will gave him the blessing. Okay. I was floored by that because I don't know what that means. Like, or did Will believe their relationship was over? And if so, it's probably still over. Okay. Him and Jada relationship is probably over. They are nothing more than friends, most likely. Okay. And what people don't realize, like the family dynamics. If anybody watch that Red Table Talk every once in a while? When the last time y'all seen Jaden came and made an appearance a little while ago? I know he's a Hollywood kid, but I don't think them kids, they don't seem like they're happy to me. Okay, and I'm just speaking from the outside looking in. Okay, they could be happy as could be, but the dynamics in that family, something is off. Okay, something is truly off. Okay, what in the world was this woman? What did she say she was looking for? She needed to heal herself emotionally. That's what she said, and she had a relationship with this young boy. That's more to her, even though he's a man. He's of the age to be a man. She had a relationship with this young man to heal herself emotionally. So what is she telling us? That the little girl in her was still there and she needed to go back and be that little girl for this young man? Like, I'm totally like, the whole conversation to me didn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, I don't know about to the rest of you, but the whole conversation to me didn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay. She needed to heal herself emotionally. So, this is what drove her to get into a romantic relationship with this young man. Well, the Red Table Talk, I'm going to tell you, it's been a great place for people to come and tell their own truth. Okay. And for people to get some type of insight into what's going on in people's lives in the world and for people to heal. Like, I think it's a great place, that a forum that Jada has created so that people could come there and talk about the things that matter to them and to the rest of us out here that's listening. Okay. But if you're going to bring the Red Table Talk for people to have authentic conversations, you should be authentic too. Okay. Maybe what I think, this is what I think. I don't think Jada Pinkett Smith knows who she is. This is how come she ended up in bed with a young man 21 years her junior. Because she doesn't even know who she is. Okay, she's trying to find herself. She haven't healed her own wounds from the past. That young man probably had wounds that represented her own wounds. This is why she could relate and attach herself to him, because their wounds are the same. Okay. I'm not sure what his story is because I really haven't taken the time to understand his story. But her story has been on the Red Table Talk out in the open with her mother growing up in drug addiction. And I kind of feel like she kind of attached herself to that young man because he represented all the things that she's been through and that she felt herself. Maybe she suffered from her own bouts of depression or misguidedness or misunderstanding. And that's why she attached herself to that young man. The only problem is she had 21 years more of experience than that young man. So she should have been in a better position to guide him other than jumping into bed with him. Okay, he's looking for love, but he wasn't looking for romantic involvement. And you know what? When I did see him recently and he speaks, I still feel like he has some unresolved issues going on. And now that they both have come out the closet, don't be surprised if you start to hear some things going on with both of them. Not only Will and Jada getting divorced, if they don't get divorced, I'll eat my hat. Talking about they have a life partnership. That's some more made up stuff they made up. Okay. A lot of people have life partnership. Okay. You have kids together. A lot of people still talk to their kids' mother, their kids' father. They still friendly a lot of time. Maybe that's what a life partnership is. Okay. But it didn't need a label just to justify that you are in a loveless marriage. Okay. You are in a loveless marriage. That's what it is. It's a loveless marriage. I don't even think them people stay together anymore. It just doesn't look loving to me. I don't see them reaching out to touch each other. I don't see any love. I don't see no touching, no hugging, no kissing. You see when they had the table talk with her and Will, he sat on one end of the couch, she sat on the other. Okay? It was more like consoling, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, that type of thing. But it wasn't any like touching, any real intimacy between the two of them. They put it out there. I don't know what the rest of you see, but I see it. Okay, I see it. That marriage probably has been over for a long time. And I know she said they were already separated before the August Alsina thing. They were already separated. I heard her say that, but I didn't hear her say divorced. Okay. And excuse me, I can imagine, you know, well, I can't really imagine what life must be like for two people in Hollywood trying to raise kids. I can't even imagine. But like I said, um, Will and Jada should have stayed away from that red table. They just made people have even more questions about their relationship. Um, I think if she was a man, we'd all be concerned, you know, about him getting into bed with that 27-year-old girl who we know was vulnerable. Okay. And he's 27 now. I can't imagine how old he was when she was messing with him. He probably was like 24, 25. Okay. Even younger then. So I just had to say it. I think Jada in that situation is a sexual predator. I don't believe she was authentic at that red table. I believe it was very controlled. I felt bad, like I said, for Will. I thought he looked like somebody who wanted to say more, but had already been briefed on what not to say or not to do. Um, their relationship is a farce. It doesn't seem authentic to me at all. And they don't really show love for each other. More like my best friend for life type thing, even if we never speak anymore. Okay. That's what they're like. So anyway, I'm glad I got that off my chest. Thanks for joining me today on relationship cake and ice cream. I look forward to you listening in when I'm on the horn. Toodaloo. Thank you. Goodbye.